us, it's really about communicating with people the way that they communicate with each other. So in our daily lives, we barely answer the phone now, even if, or sometimes especially if it's our own mother calling, we really prefer to, in most cases, especially in the US, text each other. That also includes other forms of messaging like Facebook Messenger, but we like it so much that 91% of our mobile time is spent in messaging apps. And 98% of those text messages you're sending are read within 2 minutes. So when you compare that to the dwindling open rates for email, only 20% of email marketing messages are ever read. Just by considering text messaging or messaging as a channel, you're increasing your chances to not only get in front of people, but get your message seen and read, and in many cases responded to. And that also is a simpler path or a lower barrier path than a mobile app. So we have started to have so many things on our phones, so much clutter, that the number of apps people are downloading has really has shrunk dramatically. So 50% of us download 0 apps per month. And the main reason being that if it's not something you're going to be using every single day, and that's a lot of bloat to have on your phone, that's a lot of special navigation and things to learn just to perform a couple functions or get a few pieces of information. And so most of us use fewer than 6 apps on a regular basis. And so we're seeing that by putting the message in messaging as a channel, we're able to get over some of those barriers for adoption that apps have, or some of the challenges that we see even getting people to navigate that information on mobile websites. And especially when we look at, for example, our home builder clients, half of home builders prefer texting to phone calls, but only a very small percentage of agents are actually using text as a main communication method, meaning that if you're one of those sales professionals who starts to incorporate that in your process, you're getting a leg up on some of your competition just because people will be more receptive to your message. And we also know that there's some data to say that people actually convert at a 40% higher rate when they are receiving text messages. Now, of course, those messages, as Greg mentioned, they have to contain relevant information. We always say, give to get, so we don't want to be bombarding people with marketing messages. We want to be actually providing them information that they're looking for, and soliciting feedback from them, and feedback that we're actually able to respond to and act on. But definitely by just incorporating text as part of that buyer journey, you're going to be able to reach quite a few more people.